Previously on the Elder Scrolls Oblivion, Part 44. On Ren Nexus Plays. I entered Mankar Cameron's paradise in order to recover the Amulet of Kings, which Martin will need in order to relay the Dragonfires and stop the invasion from Oblivion.
Let us see who at last has proved the stronger.
I found Mankar Cameron in his palace of Karaka Gyler. Now I must kill him and take the Amulet of Kings back to Tamriel.
Only the chosen will survive the cleansing.
I do not fear death.
You did it. You defeated him. Then you have it. You have the Amulet of Kings. Until we light the Dragonfires, the gates are open and Mehrunes Dagon's invasion continues. While you were gone, I sent a messenger to Chancellor Akato. He waits for us in the Imperial city.
I must escort Martin to the Elder Council chambers in the Imperial Palace to formally present his claim to the Septim throne.
Hello.
Sire, Chancellor Akato is expecting you. He had word of your arrival in the capital.
Very well. Let's finish this.
Welcome to the Imperial Palace.
We have arrived in the Elder Council chamber. I must formally present Martin's claim to Chancellor Okato, the head of the Elder Council.
I've been expecting you. The full council has already considered the matter of Martin's claim to the Imperial throne in detail. Martin Septim, on behalf of the Elder Council, I accept your claim to the Imperial throne.
Chancellor Okato, the city is under attack. Oblivion gates have opened and Daedra are inside the walls. The guard is overwhelmed.
Courage, soldier. We have an emperor again. Your Highness, what are your orders? Shall the guard fall back to the palace?
No. If we let ourselves get besieged in the palace, we're doomed. We must get to the Temple of the One immediately.
As you command, sire. Guards, form up and protect the Emperor. To the Temple of the One.
The Imperial city is under attack. Oblivion gates have opened all over the city, and Daedra are pouring out. I must escort Martin safely to the Temple of the One, where he can light the Dragonfires, close the Oblivion gates, and save the city.
Oppose the might into the where you fall down and bleed to death!
Not on this day.
My sword for the dragon.
Mehrunes Dagon is here. The barriers between Oblivion and Tamriel have been destroyed. Our only hope now is to somehow defeat Mehrunes Dagon and cast him back into Oblivion. Perhaps Martin will know what to do. Well, that was easy, you big wimp.
Do your work.
We're too late. Mehrunes Dagon is here. Lighting the Dragonfires will no longer save us. The barriers that protected us from Oblivion are gone.
What can we do, Martin? Can we cast him back into Oblivion?
I don't see how. Mortal weapons may hurt him, but now that he is physically here in Tamriel, they have no power to actually destroy him.
Could the Amulet of Kings do anything? It has power.
Wait, yes. The amulet was given to mortals by Akatosh. It contains his divine power. But how to use this power against Dagon? The amulet was not intended as a weapon. I have an idea. One last hope. I must reach the Dragonfires and the Temple of the One.
Didn't you say it was of no use? Relighting the Dragonfires would no longer work.
You'll just have to trust me. I know now what I was born to do, but I'll need your help. I have to get past Mehrunes Dagon somehow.
Don't worry, I will get you into the temple.
Then I'll do the rest. Lead on, my friend.
Follow me, Martin.
I'm with you.
Martin and I are inside the Temple of the One. I must get Martin to the Dragonfires, or all hope is lost.
Hi!
I do what I must do. I cannot stay to rebuild Tamriel. That task falls to others. Farewell. You've been a good friend in the short time that I've known you. But now I must go. The dragon waits. heart is shattered. Dagon is defeated. With the dragon's blood and the amulet of kings, we have sealed the gates of Oblivion forever. The last of the Septims passes now into history. I go gladly, for I know my sacrifice is not in vain. I take my place with my father and my father's fathers. The third age has ended, and a new age dawns. When the next Elder Scroll is written, you shall be its scribe. The shape of the future, the fate of the Empire. These things now belong to you.
Farewell, my friend. Martin shattered the Amulet of Kings and transformed himself into an avatar of Akatosh, the dragon god of time. In dragon form, he banished Mehrunes Dagon to Oblivion and ended the Oblivion crisis and then vanished. Whether he is dead or has ascended to join his ancestor Tiber Septim, no one knows.
What happened? Where's Martin? I must congratulate him. Mehrunes Dagon is defeated. Cast back into Oblivion. We've won!
Martin is gone.
What do you mean, gone? We saw the temple dome explode. The avatar of Akatosh appear. That was Martin?
Yes, he shattered the amulet and transformed himself into the spirit of Akatosh. It was the only way he saw to defeat Mehrunes Dagon.
The joined blood of kings and gods. The amulet of kings. The divine power of Akatosh.
And Martin's blood, too.
Then Martin is gone.
Unfortunately, yes, but he did close the Oblivion gates. They are now sealed forever.
Yes, sealed forever. Mehrunes Dagon and his ilk can never threaten Tamriel again. Martin is dead, but he died an emperor and a hero to rival Tiber Septim.
What will happen to the Empire now without an emperor?
This victory is not without cost. We've lost Martin Septim. What an emperor he might have made. His sacrifice was necessary, but it leaves the Empire without an emperor. I don't know what happens now. There are troubled times ahead for the Empire. But now is not the time to worry about the future. Let's just give thanks that we're alive.
What will you do now that Martin is gone?
I know he's gone. As the Chancellor of the Elder Council, my concern now is how to choose his successor.
I will do it. You can call me Empress Renexus. I will lead the Empire. You just need to make me an amulet. So, what do you say?
In my capacity as Lord High Chancellor of the Elder Council, I hereby proclaim you Champion of Cyrodiil. And, as a small token of gratitude for your service to the Empire, I have ordered a suit of Imperial dragon armor made for you.
Well, it's not Empress of the Empire, but sounds good to me. What is this Imperial dragon armor you are going to make for me?
Imperial dragon armor is normally worn only by the Emperor himself, but you deserve no less, champion.
Awesome. Thank you. What about my new title of Champion of Cyrodiil?
You have earned the highest rank possible in the Order of the Dragon, the illustrious Order of Imperial Knights, founded by Tiber Septim himself. It is a high honor. Only 6 other champions have been awarded in the history of the Empire.
Great. So, what will the Elder Council do now?
We are now the stewards of the Empire. We can hold the Empire together in the short term. But to be honest, I don't know what will happen. The provinces have been restive for years, even before the latest crisis. With no legitimate claimant for the Dragon Throne, troubled times lie ahead.
I'm sure you'll figure out something. As for my dragon armor, do let me know when it's available. Please leave the statue of Martin. He deserves no less than a monument of his sacrifice.
The dragon will stand forever as a memorial to what you and Martin did for all of Tamriel.
I can't believe it's over. That giant demon, the dragon, what happened? Have we won?
Yes, it's all over now.
Good morning, ma'am. Please forgive me, but I'm afraid I haven't got time to talk right now. One of the other blades should be able to assist you. Try Jenna or Stefan. Ah, there you are. We need to talk.
Of course. What troubles you?
Something's come up.
It can't wait. Are we not blades? Joined by battle and brotherhood? Need
It
you
seems
even ask?
Joffrey and Boris were
Can't
killed
stop
in battle.
thinking about the...
It's wonderful to see you again. Good to see you again.
Hey, Countess. Good to see you, too. I'm looking to buy a house in the city. Now that the crisis is over, do you have anything available?
When we are better friends, ask again.
What? Excuse me. What? I saved your city and just saved the whole empire. What exactly must I do to get a bit of respect, you bitch?
May luck be always on your side. Good to see you again.
Wish I could say the same. Let me buy a house.
I've been looking for just the right owner for a special home I have. It's a quaint little house conveniently located just off the main gate.
Fine then. Here is 10,000 gold for it.
Wonderful. I'll have the deed transferred to you. Here is your key to the door. As I said, it's located right by the main gate. I've had a look at the place myself, and it could use some furnishings inside. Quite barren in there, I'm afraid. I'm fairly certain that Suratan at Nova Roma here in Bruma can acquire the things you'll need to make it look like home.
Thanks, I guess. Goodbye, forever.
May luck be always on your side.
Oh, no. Who will help an old beggar? Hello.
Now that I've arrived at my new house in Bruma, I may want to head over to Cyrodiil at Nova Roma to secure some furnishings for it.
Good to see you.
I am honored to speak to the hero of the Battle of Bruma. What can I do for you? Good day. Hey, you look just like your statue. What can I do for you?
I have a statue. Where is it? Well, okay. I need some furnishings for my new house.
May I interest you in some of my fine wares? Come back and see me again.
I've now bought everything Cyrodiil has for my house in Bruma.
Take care.
Good to see you.
Well met.
Need to get a bit more gold for the rest of the houses.
I'll have your head. Why won't you? My ends here. You're pathetic. I'll hack you to Take that! Today you... Let's get this over. Am I supposed to be impressed? Ha! You will never take me down.
How can I assist you, champion?
The thought of what might have happened if you and Martin hadn't stopped Dagon's invasion. But it's over. Thank Akatosh. The Oblivion invasion is over, and we've survived.
Oh, Mazoga? I'm really sorry. What are you doing here?
I'm gonna go get me some black bows. Tag along if you like.
I returned to the cave a few more times to get everything. In total, I made around 60,000 gold.
Well met.
I should have enough now to buy the rest of the houses.
How can I help you? How are you faring in your campaign against the...
Yeah, can you stop asking me that? I'm looking to buy a house here. Do you have anything?
There happens to be a small home for sale in the middle of town. It's a quaint building, small but tidy.
Right, I think 7,000 gold should cover it then.
Very well, I'll have my steward register the deed of ownership. Here is your key. It's a modest home in the center of town. It's a mite devoid of furnishings, so you may want to pay a visit to Gundalis at Best Goods and Guarantees. He can fix you up.
Great. Thanks, Count.
Good day, Sir Knight. Good afternoon.
Now that I've arrived at my new house in Leyawiin, I may want to head over to Gundalis at Best Goods and Guarantees to secure some furnishings for it.
Greetings.
I hope I can... I appreciate your business.
I've now bought everything Gundalis has for my house in Leyawiin.
Good day.
What great news!
Be seeing you.
The sky is gone. How strange.
You need something?
I've now purchased everything Rolly Eardwolf had available for Deepscorn Hollow.
Walk always in the shadow of Sithis.
It seems sealing the Oblivion gates also broke the sky at the same time.
Greetings.
It is quite...
Yeah, hi, Countess. I'm interested in buying a house here in the city.
You are? There is a positively gorgeous home for sale right on the main plaza. You'll be hard-pressed to find a nicer home for sale in Cyrodiil.
It was for 20,000 gold, wasn't it? Here you go.
It's a pleasure to have you become a citizen of Chorrol. I'll take care of the deed. Here is your key. The house is on the main plaza, between the statue and the chapel. The last tenant of Arborwatch has cleaned the place of furniture. I'd recommend stopping by Northern Goods and Trade. The owner, Cheydinhal, should have everything you need. Farewell.
You have the eye. Good to hear.
I found some good...
Now that I've arrived at my new house in Chorrol, I may want to head over to Cheydinhal at Northern Goods and Trade to secure some furnishings for it.
What's this about?
Everyone wants to know what really happened in the temple. What happened to Mark?
Hello. Everyone's talking about the great victory over Mehrunes Dagon. I can hardly believe that the great Oblivion crisis...
What is it? The bards will be busy composing songs in your honor for years to come. To think that we lived through such times.
I've now bought everything Cheydinhal has for my house in Chorrol.
You too.
Have pity, sir. I've got nothing to eat.
You may speak.
Have you ever been interested in joining the Mages Guild?
I thought about it when I was young.
Well met.
Yes.
What's going on with you?
Well met.
I'm sorry. Although I wish to spend time speaking with you, I have much business to attend to. Please be brief.
Count Inderies, I trust your son hasn't run into an Oblivion gate, as he'll now be stuck there forever. But never mind that. I would like to buy a house here in the city. Do you have anything?
Yes, in fact, I do have a home for sale. It's a fairly typical Cheydinhal home. It's in decent shape, although largely unfurnished.
Right, okay. The poster said it was 15,000 gold. Here you go then.
My steward will draw up the papers for me to sign. Here is the key to your new home. You can find it in the southwest corner of the city. Oh, I almost forgot. Borba Grauzgash at Borba's Goods and Stores will have everything you need to make the place more livable. Sorry, but as it stands now, the place is fairly bare. Enjoy! Be seeing you.
Can you spare a coin?
I've arrived at my new house in Cheydinhal. I should head over to Borba at Borba's Goods and Stores to secure some furnishings.
Anytime now. How are you?
Did you really face down Mehrunes Dagon himself? They say he stood 200 feet high and crushed the temple dome with his fist.
He wasn't that high, only about 20 feet. Very weak too. I managed to severely wound him with a single arrow. Actually, I'd like to buy the rest of the furnishings for my new house. Please take my gold. I've now bought everything Borba has for my house in Cheydinhal.
Good day.
Evening. Hello.
When I saw the fiery clouds and the Daedra in the streets, I was sure we were all dead. But you saved us.
I have heard a rumor that a strange doorway has appeared on a small island in the Niben Bay. I should investigate. Next episode, I will be venturing into the Shivering Isles.